postseason contests on EA Sports. Today, two of the AFC's 16 teams squaring off. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Hewitt. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. That comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Handoff now out of the gun. Juke the defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Looking to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
Looking for a throw here. He's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
3rd down from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. A look to throw. Sheds off a rusher. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Well, Kate, thanks to stories flooding every corner of the sports programming last week, you and I and everyone watching are keenly aware of what's on the line today. No rookie quarterback has ever started a Super Bowl. Really a select group of rookies have ever been on this stage, on this conference championship weekend. Is he finally the one who could take the next step and lead his guys to the Lombardi Trophy?
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Oh, he can't escape. He's brought down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He's hit before he can get anything on that return. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Cut out left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Dropping back to throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. To throw it on first down. That one's complete over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It is caught left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll give them a first down.
And then Bridge, 1st down.
Right up the gut. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Still on his feet. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Nothing was going to help him escape that, and he gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 3rd and long for him here. The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll go play action. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Gets himself free. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Pass play now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Has it at the 11. Jukes one defender. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Back out runs their offense. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. They've got 1st down from the 31. Blown back, it's the handoff. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. Dumps it off to his running back. Space past the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Just a field goal separates these two. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll have it 2nd and 8. From midfield now. Finds his man over the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here comes their offense out again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives them the 1st.
A gain of 12. And an Anchorage 1st down.
They're going play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that 1st.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Option design here. He only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Avoid some trouble there. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The offense headed back to the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hand off here for Brooks. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. On that run block, it's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Back to the well again. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He keeps it and takes off. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, they'll run. Takes out a one-stop. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the give, it's Brooks. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down.
He is brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Into traffic, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Zerline with the extra point. And these guys take a 4-point lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. Their offense ready to take the field now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Quick throw is caught. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 8. Complete over the middle. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
It's a gain of 6.
He has it on the QB sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
So many options on 3rd and 1. That playbook wide open. And when you call a QB sneak, the last thing you want is to see that play go backwards.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback.
At their own 30.
They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll throw it. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Sending him on the dive. Escapes a defender. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. First and 10 from the 41. Back to throw now. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Juke the defender. They'll have it at their own 30 after the interception.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Dave. You know, with these interceptions and have a second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Another drive coming up for this offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the in route. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 10. And an Anchorage first down.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Completion number 0. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 43. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Setting up a throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out. And indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
You got to be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. From the 29. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be a first down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Short pass brought in. And he's in. Touchdown! These guys take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And his guys push their lead to 3. After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. Jukes one defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. This time they'll keep it on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where I promise you the weather is much nicer than what we've been watching. But who doesn't love a snow globe game? And the meteorologists tell us we're in for more of it in the second half. So time now to get back out and join our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Throwing it to start this drive. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Incomplete on the deep ball. It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
They'll send out the punting unit. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. 1st and 10, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Second and 3. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
He's going to throw this one. Running in right side. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. That tackle forces the turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
This offense ready to get going again now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He spins right by him, and finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 3rd down from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they'll have 1st down.
A gain of 14 and an Anchorage 1st down.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that...
And in for the touchdown! Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Now this offense getting set to work here. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Ball at the 33 for first down. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Back to the air here on 2nd and 10. Cut out left. And this one does not go far.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. They bring the pressure, down he goes. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Into traffic, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Roughing the passer, defense.
3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
And incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 15.
2nd and 15. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throw on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. We'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And they're going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Zerline puts it through, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll run it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is brought in at the 15. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. They have it with the lead. Just need to close this quarter out for a playoff win. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
That one splits the uprights, and his guys double their lead to 14. After the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First call here coming from the shotgun. Start on the ground with Gibbs. Takes out a 1-stop, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's good for a Toronto 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
2nd and 13. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here's a throw. He works this to the 38 before going down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
First down, it's Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He's out of time, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This dude has put it together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
From the gun on 3rd down. He lost it deep left. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. Zerline puts it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Starting at the 10. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now this offense ready to head back out. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down. He'll call his own number. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he gets this one down to the 27. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I'll pick up of 44 yards on the play. And an Enbridge first down.
All set up now for 1st and 10. He tosses right to the short side. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. We've got a screen to the running back. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And an Anchorage first down.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Offense to the line for 2nd down. He keeps this one himself. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He'll throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The offense getting set to go. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here he goes on the bootleg. Looking to his fullback now. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Sending a receiver left. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He stays up, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 10. Leads to 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. They send a man in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Cut out left. And he's out of bounds well short of that marker. Wow, they never let him get close there. Great effort to force the turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Their offense running back out now. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
And an Anchorage first down.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Back to the well again. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Handoff now from the gun. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
The 33-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. They'll try and get this up on the ground. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Kick's made over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. 50 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 4.
Here he is to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And we're down to 26 seconds on the clock after that spike. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He's dropping back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
To number 19. It's a gain of 5.
And now he gets it stopped with a spike. 14 seconds remaining. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He's down to a knee, and they've done it. So they're going to be playing in the Super Bowl. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is, and it is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion of celebrating this title, but they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title they want. They want a Super Bowl title.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say so long from Toronto.